Hello and good afternoon. Welcome. I've been missing the streams and here I am again, and I'm not alone. I am here.
Well, not alone.
You are. Nah, just kidding. It's me and Tugi. Welcome to the second CTWC DAS qualifying showcase. We have another bunch of players gathered together who will qualify today and hopefully drop down some max outs. Hope we can expect some great games. Tugi, what do you think about today's players?
I think they all owe me some money.
All of them.
So, yes, all of them. I've been working hard, helping people out, and they're living their life while they actually all owe me some money. So you know how it goes. But
Yeah.
I mean, in the meantime, as Tetris players, they're pretty decent, I would say.
Okay, that's great to hear because that's important for today. We had already some qualifiers yesterday, if I remember correctly. We had Rurchak and Dewey already dropping down both at least one max out, and that's actually really good. And we'll see if today's players can follow with that. Let's go over and not wait for too long. There we go. So let's go from top left to bottom right. We have at the top left, we have Leo, who has been already a staple player of the CTWC DAS for a while and a really good 1.2 player, if I remember correctly. Or 1.3 already?
Almost a 1.3. In fact, his PB, I believe, is a high 1.2 from a 19 start.
Oh, sick.
So, yeah, of course, if he wants to go for this 1.3, I'm sure he will find great success. But I think for now, it's not really top of his priority.
Nah.
He's always been somebody who's more of a comp-focused guy and, has obviously found much success in his endeavors there.
That's definitely also not the focus today. You don't have to drop the really high scores. It's just enough that you bring up the consistency to at least bring the scoreboard over 1,000,000 points. So let's go over to the top right corner where we have Evesy. She is in fact now known as another Crash player. Congratulations for that. But not with DAS, of course. Imagine DAS Crash coming somewhere. But I think she's also pretty decent at DAS. Is she?
I have no idea. I've honestly never seen her play DAS, to be honest. But, I mean, she obviously has all of the Tetris skills, and I'm sure, obviously, it all transfers over. So if she's at least spent some time trying to practice the DAS control and everything, I'm sure she will be a formidable opponent. Yeah.
All right, and let's go over to the bottom left where we have another CTWC DAS veteran, I'd say. He's been most of the tournaments with us, and let's see if this year he can have some more success. We have Geo from the Netherlands. And I think if I've seen that correctly, he has been working on his 18 skills a lot. Let's see if we can expect some good play from him there. And on the bottom right, we have another Dutch player. The flag is certainly something. We have Rocco Ricci, who is also a max out player though.
Yes, from Frisia. I think it's the English word for it.
Ah, I see. I see.
So yeah, he is a max out player, and yeah, has very good stacking. We'll see if he can translate it to some. Yeah, he's waving to us there. If he can translate it to some max outs today.
Great to see. Then let's see how the players are doing in the first game. Leo already with 377 at 76. That's like 480 lines is a really high 600k possibility already. Oh, Tugi's too quiet. Okay, give me a second if I can We need to get up with the feedback in real time. We're gonna maybe do this. Tugi?
Yes. I'm speaking.
Okay.
Hopefully
Is it
it's-
better? Chat?
Chat. Test. Motorbiking. Strike of lightning.
Is it better? Not or not at all. Because in my... Yeah, I mean... Can you make him quieter? Okay, it's fine. Should be fine. Okay. Turn Tugi up 500%. Okay. Let's go. Keep talking, my... Maybe I
yes.
should turn down the music at the same time, right? Go.
Maybe. I think, yeah.
Maybe that should do the trick. And in Discord we go like this. Now it should do the trick.
Test.
Okay.
Is that better?
Okay.
I don't know. The audio levels seem to be fine on the OBS. But
Yeah, that's what
maybe
I
it's like-
thought, but apparently I'm on the left ears. But that's the thing I want to fix second because it's more important for me
you just
that
have
you.
to press the mono.
Oh yeah,
You just have
sure.
to check the mono box.
Yeah, that's easy. I haven't done this for a while though. Okay, now you guys should be fine with your ears. Oh,
Yeah.
Eevesy already at the transition 495, but the board is not great, and Rocco already topped out at 18. But have a look at Leo. That is looking really good. But oh, the S piece is not so good. Oh, he got both over. That's definitely something with the board. Okay, board is clean, beautiful. Mid 600 transition for Leo is really, really good.
Ja, I'm sorry to turn down the curtain. Kannst du Studio-Mode ausschalten, weil es schwierig gerade.
Achso, yeah.
Danke. Okay, so Leo with a very excellent game so far. Not Tetris ready, but this is a pace where you can basically cruise on the post transition levels with Leo's skills, and you can see he's a little bit risky there, building out his right, but does get the Tetris. But yeah, I mean that's the thing with these types of games. I think the main thing when you're a player like Leo, who obviously, for him a max out is kind of just a decent score in competition. For players like that, it's kind of, you do have to think about like pacing yourself, because you don't want to go too passive.
Yeah.
Even if you are in a good pace, you kind of just want to keep playing your game. You don't want to change up too much. So I think that's what he's doing here. He's not really caring about the score necessarily, or the fact that he can just burn a bunch of lines and still get a max out. He's just, kind of just cruising here, but gets another Tetris there. So 845 on 23. He can probably get this max out if he keeps this up like way before 29 even.
I think this is 26 pace though, but let's, as you said, let's not care too much about the pace, because for the top seeds in the end, it will matter. The earlier the max outs you get, the more time you have to get an extra game maybe in. So it could be relevant in the end, but the score is, as you said, not that important. So there we go. So this is a 1 out zone into 26. It should do the trick.
Yep, just one more Lombard.
There we
and
go.
Max out for Leo.
Wow.
And that's the first
game.
max out for Leo.
Yeah, first game, first max. Beautiful. Leo be like, I don't care. Let's just go next. Because chat is already yelling, yo, 1.3 pace, please go for 1.3. But yeah, it's probably a wise choice to not to do so. I mean, you could do that with the final game.
I actually forgot how many lines. If he topped out, if he
201.
got it at 201,
to 1.
Yeah, then he needs to go perfect, and it needs an extra Tetris. So I guess it's not unrealistic, but I mean, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you saw the gesture there. Just, I don't care. Okay, so let's see with the other players. We have Rocco currently at a game with 72 lines. That's decently deep, but it's still a while until post. And yeah, the strat for 18 is just basically keep clean, get your 5 to 550k, or your name is just Leo and you get already the 650 or something, and you just chill in post.
Yeah, I think the main thing is when you're a player who's like aiming for obviously multiple max outs like Leo is, you don't want to have too many non-starters.
Yeah.
So obviously getting a good pace is optimal, like you did in the last game. But for the most part, you don't want to spend like 20 minutes just trying to chase a really good score on 18 and then play no 19, and then once you do finally get to 19, have some sort of problems because you're so used to the 18 speeds. So for the most part, it's just getting as many games to transition as possible that are at least workable to get a max out. And obviously with the last game, it was more than workable. And so far in this game, I mean, it's not the hottest start. That was a really nice adjustment by Leo. But I think for the most part, as long as he doesn't get into a ridiculously bad dig, he's fine. But also Rocco here on the bottom right, he's having a pretty... not a insane pace, but a pretty
decent,
workable, pretty decent pace here. Has to do a bit of burning.
Good adjustment with the J.
Yeah, nicely done. And we'll see how he decides to play this. That's a pretty smart move if he just wants to get it clean and has a guarantee for this, or maybe he wants to go for a Tetris here. Yeah.
He does, yeah. But the S piece was very unfortunate with the timing, but. Yeah, this results in even more work for Rocco. I think he lost the DAS for a second there, but shouldn't be too bad if he gets clean until level 19.
Yeah, well, at this point, he just probably wants to get a clean board. I mean, with the next Tetris, he'll have guarantee at least a 500k into the 19 speeds.
Yeah, there we go. Nice Tetris.
There you go. It's a 500k. He's got a small mess on his board, but it's something that you can clean up.
Yeah, the S is perfect. Yes, perfect. Yes. T's beautiful. Another S and perfect.
There you go.
Let's see if Rocco has polished his 19 skills, but the left is looking a bit awkward. The T's good. Okay,
this
and
is
now
a good board.
Yeah, there we go. Tetris for Rocco, 533. Level 20 so far. Wasn't that confident with the J over. Ooh, that's a Tetris setup, but okay.
Oh, nicely done there.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was he didn't even know that he was gonna get the J, but I think it was a good move either way because you can really just stack squares on the left there. And yeah, so this is decent pace. It's more than workable to get a max out, but it kind of depends how the next few levels go.
The pieces are very unfortunate for Rocco here. Okay, that's good. Maybe L flat. Yeah, that's good. Okay, he needs DAS for the left. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, that is getting dire though. Flat. Okay, good. Ooh, there's a lot of dirt on this one hole. I think that's definitely a pace killer. Let's see if he gets out of this, though. Ooh, nice work here by Rocco. Longbar dependent here, column 8. Okay. Okay, interesting tuck. And then flat. Okay, this way around also works. Maybe this one flat. Wait, will he dig out of this? Maybe?
Looking good so far. Okay, that's a great J placement.
Oh, the bar flat. I don't know about that one. Oh, okay. Rocco goes crazy here. Okay, that bar flat unfortunately doesn't work. Valiant effort, but unfortunately a top out in the end. Yeah, nice try. Nice try.
Yeah, exactly. It was a good try. But meanwhile, we've got Evesy, I think on her first game post-transition so far. with 532 on 21. So it's she'll have to do a little bit of work to try and get this up to max out pace, but it's more than doable still. And Leo, not the high transition he had last game, but still for him especially very workable. But will need a long bar.
The pieces.
Okay,
Maybe
can make
bar.
a double.
Oh my god, there's the bar. Okay. But
this is still really tough.
oh yeah, nice tuck, but
Okay.
can he get another bar? Maybe? Bar? Something? Bar?
Okay.
No bar. Okay. Well,
he did. I think he did every move right there. It was just he's very RNG dependent in that situation. Okay, so we got the first score for Rocco that he's decided to submit. So you can see it in a second on the scene.
it was something a bit over 600,000, right? Yeah, 603. There we go. Rocco's on the board. And right now in the 4th place. Let's see if he can improve the score.
Yeah, EFC's now on level 24. It's a solid game. I'm honestly, as I say, unfortunately, I don't know much about how well EFC plays with DAS. So depending on what her aims are, this is a decent game. It's going to be hard to max out. She's only got 7 lines to burn to get a max out at this point, which is still quite doable. But I think either way, she's just looking for a decent game here because she's got a very clean board.
Ooh, triple bar. Okay. Triple bars, but yeah, well, 250,000 points to go. And quite an S-burst there.
Yeah, so she's got one. Okay, so the max out before 29 is no longer possible. But
I think with that board, she's happy to just dig out of this and score a couple Tetrises. But oh, nice flat longbar burn.
Yeah, because that was some very nice burns there for EFC, because obviously the points at the end of the game are worth the most.
Yeah.
So just 3 more Tetrises are available, but that can be 100,000 points. So currently at 810, she can get a 900k here with this game, and she's got one more burn available to do so.
It's the Tetris. Oh, and instantly the bar, 882. Wait. Will she set up?
Not the best.
Will she set up?
I think she was kind of just forced into that. I don't think it was intentional, but yeah, nicely done.
Yeah,
gets the last couple Tetrises for the 900k. So GG's.
GG, well
pretty
played.
Sure she's gonna decide to submit that, but we'll see.
I want to see 1 billion points. Well, that won't happen probably. Don't at me about that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, nice kicker. Yeah, true. In the end, when it's about who has the same amount of max outs, it's about who gets the best kicker. So it's good to have a good kicker, I guess. Okay, so let's see with the others. Right now we have Leo on another very solid game, 262 at 58. It's still a bit until transition, but he'll eventually get there sometime.
Yeah, like I said, with players like Leo, I think for him, like I think 500 at least post transition score is more than doable almost every game. So it's mostly about just maximizing his opportunities on the 19 speeds. And I think getting the first game with a max out is already very nice mentally, because I think the way quals can become a disaster is when it takes a while to get the first max out, and then you get tilted, and then whatever happens. So the fact he already got his first max out is a really good sign, and now it's just about getting a couple more on the board, because I'm sure he's looking for it. I think last year he was was he a top 3 seed, I believe? I think he was the highest European, I want to say. I know Andy and Fractal were the top 2 seeds. So yeah, we'll be looking to get another high qualifying score.
Yeah, indeed. I'm also looking a bit at the chat, and EFC is saying that DAS score was her 4th best score, actually.
Oh yeah, nicely done. Unfortunately, Yeah, I have no idea what her DAS PB is. It also doesn't say on the information sheet I have here, but yeah, because I think it lists her overall PB, which is also out of date because if you don't know, a few days ago she was able to get a game crash, and obviously this was like a 6 million score. I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, 6.9 if I recall correctly. Again, nice. Congratulations. Okay, so we have also G-Wolf, currently the only one with no score submitted so far, but finally getting a solid 18 game going. 253 at 66, could go for the 500,000 easily. Yeah, right now. Yeah, sometimes it's just getting into the groove at the beginning, because I know from G-Wolf, he's been grinding really hard. I know he wants to do really good at this competition. And yeah, maybe it's just sometimes about the grinding mentality. Some are just gifted with the tapper roller or perfect timings on DAS, and there are people, they put the work in and grind. And both are very respectable. And speaking of respectable, let's go to Leo Sport.
More than a respectable transition, definitely.
Yeah.
Something he can work with to get a max out. Doesn't have to go super aggressive. But yeah, I think Leo is one of those players who, more or less, and I think it's something that makes him a very good player, is somebody who mostly has one mode when he plays. He doesn't try and change his mode depending on who he's playing or like what kind of a situation he's in. Speaking of, though, he is a bit of danger. That was a good adjustment. Still a long bar.
That's so high. Holy moly. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. He gets the bar over.
Okay, nice. Okay, so he should be fine. But yeah, as I was saying, Leo is somebody who just always tries and plays the right move, no matter the situation he's in. And I think that's something that makes him such a consistently great DAS player. Loses DAS there for a couple pieces, so it's a little bit sketchy, but he can more than afford these burns. I'd say he's about 100k above pace to get a max out into 29. So yeah, he's got some lines to burn. He doesn't have to be too stressed about taking these burns here. Although, yeah, it's one of those where, you know, if the pieces aren't great, he's just kind of deciding how long he's burning, but there's a nice Tetris and he's back over to the right side.
723. This is a really good pace indeed, and it should be enough to bring us safely. Oh wait, never mind. I might have jinxed it, probably.
Yeah, that left side was so tough. This is tough. The left side was really tough, and then he didn't get immediately the great pieces for it, so...
Wait, oh, the quick tap! Oh, but didn't have the dash for the following S piece, unfortunately. Kicker or no kicker is the question.
I believe... Okay, he did submit it, so...
Okay, he did submit the 700 kicker. Okay.
Yep. So that is currently his highest non-max out score. And yeah, as people have said in the chat, he does have the most consecutive max outs world record with DAS, which he got in a match, or most of them in a match, and then he played a couple more games and also got some max outs. So, yeah.
How many was it? Was it 5? Was it 6?
I think it ended at 7.
7 even.
Was it 6 or 7? I'm not sure.
Okay, we have 164 for Eve C. We have, yeah, Rocco is also a bit more far in the game right now. 231. It's not. Oh, did Leo just do the thing? Please don't.
Yeah,
that's borderline bannable, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ban this guy and give him a fine. Yeah.
Please contact judges. Thank you. Okay, but EveC having a good start to the game now with the Centerwell board, 235. And I've seen her PB was A79. So definitely able to score DAS max outs.
Yeah, definitely. But I think when your PV is like around there, obviously for her it's a little different because obviously she, if the more time she spends, she's gonna get much higher scores. But I think a 900k is already a very solid score. But obviously, a max out would be a great result and definitely something in her wheelhouse. I also see Rocco here with a 349 at 89 lines. It's not the worst pace of all time, so we'll see what he can do with this.
Now, of course, EveZ being known for a really, really good rolling score. Do you think, I think you as a roller slash dasser, you can tell it by yourself, do the stacking skills translate over to DAS play, or do you have to adjust a lot when you switch over?
I think for the minute details that really make like the top players, obviously there is quite a bit to just pure DAS stacking and DAS limitations. But
surely.
For the most part, I would say like 90%. I think good stacking is just good stacking for all play styles, and I think more than that as well, like more on a kind of a big picture level. It's kind of like if you're good at something, if you've already spent time getting good at something, then all those skills that you let you it kind of just accelerates your progress as well. So she already has spent time getting good at tapping and then getting very good with rolling. So she can use those same principles to become a great DAS player if that's something that she wants to go for.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. When you go over from the more exotic, I mean, it's not it's the mainstream playstyle in the Tetris community right now when you want to be really, really good. But when you go over to the older playstyles, I'd say, then definitely you bring with yourself the stacking skills, the knowledge about your limits, because DAS is there are very hard limits about where you can put pieces to where, and the stacking is just the same. It's just lower on the board, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think being a good fundamental stacker in general with rolling, I mean, stuff like building out your left side, it's obviously crucial for DAS, but then like most rollers know to do it anyways because that's just good stacking in general. So,
Indeed.
Yeah. So as we can see, Rocco was unfortunately topped out quite early. Now going for a 19 star, I think probably just to warm up a little bit. He does have time. We're only not even halfway through, but we are chugging along. And Leo, once again, on a very good pace. He can get a 630 transition if he gets the remaining 4 Tetrises here. And yeah, he's got a clean board and everything. So looking to just make this solid, easy game, easy max out.
Yeah, 19 start, I'd say it's just kind of a mental reset when you know that you're not too happy with your first couple games and you just want to get out of the mind that your controller has some issues, that your reflexes are still fine. And yeah, that's probably a good way to go, because I don't think that Rocco will get his top score on 19.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's usually not the case. I mean, it's just when you're playing so many 18 starts in a row, and then maybe you finally get to 19 and then you have a non-starter, then sometimes it feels like maybe you just feel kind of cold on 19, so just take a couple of games. Just, you know, you have the full hour to work with, so might as well, you know, if you believe that it'll make all of the remaining minutes better, then taking a couple of minutes to just warm up on your 19 is not a bad idea at all. But yeah, we can see on the back to Leo, he is at 700k into level 21, so you know, way beyond the max out pace. And so if he can just keep this board clean and not top out early, he's, I want to say guaranteed, but then also those pieces weren't too great. But then okay, so he's fine. Just yeah, it was a little bit dicey. It's not something that he can't get out of. It's just one of those situations where the RNG can screw you over. But yeah, so he's fine. Just needs a J piece to get Tetris ready, or a long bar to the left.
Yeah, bar is good here in that case. And followed by a Z, and now is Tetris ready again. 790 isn't too far away from a max. There's a Tetris. Fortunately, not quite ready.
Yeah, this is a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't want to take a triple though. Towards the right.
Yeah, but he has the time in the world to just dig out of this. Nice quick tap. Ooh, now needs an L. Oh, or he gets the quick and another. Okay, nice. Crazy. The T opens up the well and gets the bar for a Tetris. Okay. Riskless. No problem. And that's just 140,000 points left. There's one Tetris.
You have to get a slight slow tap there, but within legal DAS limits. So, you know, an ethical DAS player, unlike some people. And yeah, just two Tetrises actually away from getting a second max out there. There's one, and the next one won't quite be max out, I believe.
Yeah, 999. Oh, the adjustment for the T was crazy.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And there you go.
Yeah, that was just for the flex, I think. But yeah, GG's. There's the second max for Leo.
Nicely done. So, you know, if we go on the pace, on pace for a 4 max out Qual, but yeah. So there you go.
Oh, nice dirty Tetris for Evesy there. If I can move your attention over to the top right. She's approaching the transition. Needs 6 more lines, but the board is not the best, to say the least. But one J piece should fix that now.
Oh, that's a... Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting. Oh, wait, the Tetris? None. Okay. Wait, that works. Okay, and the bar perfectly for the Tetris. That is workable.
Yeah, that was... I'll say a Maverick type of decision. To not just burn down, but I guess it's not worked out too terribly. She's got a clean board now, so it's not, once again, not the greatest pace, but definitely maxable, and at the very least, she can beat her previous score. Seems to be going a little bit more aggressive because I think she knows this is not the pace where you can just cruise and get a max out. You might have to do a little bit more work, but so far it's going pretty well. Keeping a clean board, getting Tetris ready.
Kinda reliant on a J piece right now. Yeah, but now T flat, okay. Bar unfortunately a bit too early, but refuses to burn. But yeah, that works. And there's the bar for the Tetris. Beautiful, 600 into 22.
Yeah, and with some good work there in the early levels, now this is more than maxable. This is a not quite cruising pace, but if you can keep this up, easily maxable.
Okay, but the thing is, with post-transition play, you need to strike the balance, especially if you're not that used to max out that often on DAS. Yeah.
And then loses DAS there for a second. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's
exactly there.
Yeah. Okay, gets that's over, and maybe she can live for another couple lines.
Yeah, that's burnable.
Yeah, that's burnable.
The problem is it's gonna eat away at her pace, and she doesn't have too much buffer for the max out. I mean, it's depending how fast she can get out of this.
Nice T flat.
Like usually you want at least 700 into 25, but this is still Is this still maxable? If she goes perfect, I'm pretty sure this is a max up. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I mean, as we say, her best score so far is the 918, so definitely can still beat this. So definitely worth playing this out and seeing what happens.
I don't know if that was an overshoot quite, but
no, I think that was planned. I think that was a good burn there by EFC. But that's
okay,
so
she has to take the triple there, and now it's kind of scrambled again. But we'll see if she can manage to scratch some Tetrises out of this, because she's still 140k away from her best score. Yeah, I think with kill screen.
No, I think if she gets all three, it's a slight improvement. Obviously, the kill screen Tetris would be optimal. She's gonna take a burn there, so she is gonna need the kill screen Tetris.
Okay, there it is. Okay, she goes over to column 4. Okay, ready. Can afford to burn a line still. Wait. Okay, she goes for it. Oh no, no.
Oh no.
Ah, sad. Close, but good effort. Good effort. Nice try. But don't let that get on your nerves. It's just I'll get a game again like this. So don't worry. You still got 25 minutes at least. Let's see over to the others. I don't know if Geowolf can hear us, but you still haven't submitted a score. So maybe you might want to submit a score at some time. Even if it's not that score you've imagined, but 25, it's, yeah, we're over half the qualification time, and now it's slowly the time to get a score down. And now the left side is unfortunately covered, and there's another top. Unfortunate. Ooh, but look now at Rocco's game, actually. I think he has finally found a groove to coast through 18 with a better score. Maybe the 19 starts indeed have helped with some DAS control there. 379 at 80 lines.
Yeah,
Leo
it's
is
more than a solid pace here.
Yeah, Leo's is at a similar pace though. 379 at 78 lines. So, but that's another bread and butter pace for Leo at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. Like he can just get these types of games in his sleep. I think for the most part, when you're a player like Leo, I think you can almost just play this like it's competition, because you're so consistent at getting these max out to, you know, maybe slightly less, but yeah, types of games. So, you know,
I think the pressure about topping the the opponent's score is not that high in qualification, but of course you set yourself a goal that you want to break in the quals, and then it's just good if you have that in your mind and you think yourself, okay, I'm 20 minutes, I'm I don't know, 3 maxes away from my goal, okay, time to log in, or okay, I'm chill. That might make a difference in your play if you go more aggressive or you just chill and make your game. But as you already told me, that Leo doesn't change his playstyle that much. He just goes for the aggressive plays and crazy quick taps. But
yeah,
Leo is,
yeah,
563 at 112.
Yeah, just needs, you can get a 670 transition here.
No chat, please be quiet.
If he's got one burn to get that score into 19.
Okay, there's a burn. Okay, there's a bar. Yeah. Okay, if the chat doesn't do it, it's Leo who does it. I think we should just file the fine at that point. But you were saying he's already owing you money, Tugi, so that will be very expensive.
Yeah, of course. I mean, with my prices.
Okay, Tetris into 19 with 659. Rocco's also at level 20 already with 611, but the board is a bit scrambled. Maybe a J piece. Okay, bar with that combination also do that job.
Yeah, he can burn out of this. Keeping a good left side, that's the #1 rule of when you're trying to dig. Just now needs to burn down his right side. Another T piece would be optimal.
Oh, and now he's getting bar dependent though. Come on, there's the bar finally.
Okay,
nice.
Z piece not great.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe something for the right side. Yeah, there we go. That is a good combination. Now he goes flat.
Okay.
Nice tuck. Oh, double bar is really good at that spot. Nice triple.
Nice. Yeah, he should be good now.
And really don't jinx it. Okay, that is good.
Okay,
yeah, now he's open.
Nicely done there.
He just goes for the triple.
Especially, obviously, I can't know what Rocco's aims are, but this is obviously going to be hard to max up either way. There's so many points available on the ladder levels, so just staying alive, keeping good opportunistic Tetrises is going to be a very good score. He's already beaten his top score so far, so yeah, it's looking good.
If the board wasn't that awful, I mean, it's not too bad, but he still needs a couple burns to get out of this. But with a clean board, this would definitely be maxable, though. Now T-spin set up there in the middle. Unfortunately, without a T, I think I haven't seen... Yeah, there was the T. You just need to call for it. But he's almost out of there.
T dependencies are always tough, but he finds a way out of it. This won't be a max out, but can still get definitely a 900k if he goes somewhat efficient here. There's one Tetris. Has a good board.
Okay, Leo's also approaching his max out there. On 25, he's now with the Tetris into 26 at 925. That's 2 Tetrises and a couple lines. Rocco 753. There's a Tetris 787. Without a burn, this could still be 900?
I'm not sure. It'll be close even if he does burn and takes a triple or something. But obviously, if he goes perfect, it'd be optimal. But yeah, okay, this is going to be tough to go perfect. Another max out there for Leo. Nicely done.
Yeah, good job.
But let's see how Rocco
T-spin?
finishes this game.
Nice T-spin.
Nice. He's still got two
There's the
Tetris
bar,
there, but this
okay.
one's one.
Unfortunately,
Nice.
not Tetris ready, so just take the line, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to
nice.
get anything there, but still,
863.
yeah, improves the score quite a bit. Nicely done there for Rocco. The bit of 19 practice has seemingly worked out for him. And yeah, so Leo getting his 3rd max out, equaling Rorschach, and obviously still has quite a bit of time to get the, obviously still very, very, very early days, but get the 1 seed for now. But yeah, we still got a lot of great players yet to qual. So yeah, and Rocco deciding to submit that, obviously. And yeah, there you go. 863 now for Rocco. Top score.
I know it's early days, but it's still crazy to hear that this is the lowest score so far. Where have we gotten with DAS play? Okay, but yeah, G-Wolf still needs to submit a score, but he seems to have a game going. 243 at 74. I really don't know what his goals are for this. If he just wants to get a 500 or something like that. Yeah, but the board is scrambled just another time. Yeah, that's another reset for Geowolf. And yeah, now we can go over to Evesy, who's about to transition. 516. She just takes the triple. Because the board is just not in the very best state to just stack for Tetrises. She might just get the board lower and then go over to scoring Tetrises on the right, but fortunately the T pieces say no to that.
You can just kind of see it, you know, with EveZ. She's honestly stacking quite well from what I've noticed on 19. She's keeping a good left side and overall, you know, playing some good moves, but there's just still quite a lot of DAS misdrops and stuff like that, which obviously is just a symptom of not having played a lot of DAS or as much as some other people have. So, you know, it's one of those things. And especially, you know, she's got a month for this tournament. If she wants to really lock in and practice for it, those are things that she can definitely clean up on in the remaining time until the tournament.
I think a thing which players who are just upcoming in DAS competition, DAS play, underestimate a bit the board state in transition. I think that's also a thing you should consider when you are not only in quals, but especially in competition games. That, yeah, it's good that you have a nice score into 19, but don't sell your board right before transition for it. I think that's because that's also a thing I noticed about EveZ's play, that the transition scores are pretty solid, really good from time to time, but the boards are half the time really scrambled though.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, she has experience with it because she has got the, you know, with rolling with the 29 transition, it's maybe even more extreme, arguably. The necessity to keep a clean board as you're transitioning. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, I think it's just transferring that over now to the 19 speeds instead of the 29 speeds.
Ooh, Leo with an interesting board, but should be fine just with a nice adjustment to keep the left even nicer. There's the Tetris. Another solid game for Leo there. Not that crazy as the paces before, but still really good. Nice spin there, though.
Yeah, we'll see if he decides to hold out. Yeah, he's going to hold out for the LPs to get the 0 burn solve of that situation. And it's, yeah, it's not a crazy pace, but more than workable here for Leo. Probably mid 500 transition he's looking for, and if he goes perfect, I think it could just about be a 600, but I don't think it's something he is going to try and necessarily force. Yeah, he's going to take a burn there, has a delayed VIT setup. Is set up now, does need a T at some point for that T spin, and yes, there you go, T and Lombard. So nicely done there for Leo.
Quick service notification for our players. We have entered the final quarter of your qualification. We are in the final 14 minutes actually. So yeah, it's over soon.
Yeah, well, we can see Geo here is keeping this game alive. 200k, and still has quite a few lines, quite a bit of time on 18 to try and maximize the score before he has to play the 19 speeds.
Yeah, at that point, just go for a safe game until 19. Okay, the bar placement in the middle was something. Now you can go with, yeah, T flat, that is good. Just dig out of this one by one. Nice triple. Now Tetris ready again. Can we see a bar for GeoWolf? Okay. L placement's also not the best, but it's okay. Nice L piece again. Wait, Geo has been droughted for a while. There's finally the bar. That was kind of a long drought though. There's another 300 for Geo. And Leo has been on transition, but unfortunately topped out at level 20. Isn't even a better kicker, unfortunately. But yeah, you still have 12 minutes to get 2 games in, at least. Okay, Geo fighting a bit with the DAS there, but looking good. 2 lines to go. Yeah, nice square piece. Maybe a... Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, misdropped the L piece slightly. Even with the bar, Geo unfortunately only will get a triple for that. So this is 400,000 transition territory, maybe. But if we look over to the right side, we have Evesy and Rocco also having deep games so far, both at pace to cross the 19 barrier with over 500,000. Nice left well there for GeoWolf. Okay, we're at 19 for GeoWolf, 392. Will he cross the 400,000 is the question. 398. Oh, the tuck. That was crazy though. Flat? Oh, doesn't decide to go flat there. The flat would have been would have made the double for the 400,000. But 398 is definitely a score.
Yeah, he's decided to submit it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So GeoWolf finally also on the board with 398. And Rocco and Evesy now on post-transition as well. We have Evesy at 600,000. That was a deep longbar dependency, but she managed to fix that in no problem. Goes for the Tetris there. Nice J piece, and the well is open, and there's the bar for the Tetris. 641. Rocco on level 20 with 617. Who goes for the crazy column 3 Tetris. Very dirty here. Okay, oh, doesn't get the J over, unfortunately. Yeah, that is unfortunately a dead game, but I mean, it looked cool. It looked cool for a second.
It's a shame. That was a very solid pace. Evesy had a very good pace as well. She's having to burn, and now it's once again more of an outside chance to max out. Still more than possible, but yeah, once again that misdrop there is just so unfortunate. It's a decent solve here.
Oh no!
That's unfortunate.
DAS. We love our DAS mechanics. We love it. Yeah, it's just on 19 about keeping your DAS momentum up. It's just about do not be too reliant on quick taps if you can. If you can utilize quick taps, do that, but you have to have the mechanics for that, because timing is a thing and you have to recover from that quick tap, of course. Okay, GeoWolf now on another mission here. 8 minutes before the end. Who unfortunately gets his... But I think at that point he just thinks, yeah, just let's go very aggro on those. Oh. Come on, quick mental reset, GeoWolf, you can do it. You can just act as you would just have plenty of time. Just lock in. Okay, Leo is currently the one with the furthest game. 414 at 96. No, 437 at 100 lines. Could be on the way for max out number 4. And the others, yeah, I mean, Evesy is already in with a good score. I mean, Tugi, we can really quickly talk a bit about scores. Since we have CTWC DAS as a live format, we haven't had so far that many quals with even max outs. I think in the I only recall the 24 edition with like 8 people, and the 25 edition had, I think, also something around that, maybe 10 or something like that. So maybe a 900 is already a good score to get in. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I think it's always been pretty not huge Herculean task to get into it, but it's mostly about just getting in the top seeds.
Good. I mean, the top seeds, especially with the format at the CTWC DAS with the flat bracket and the double elims. So you always want to go for the top seats so you can maybe chill the first day and explore the surroundings. I mean, this time it's not Cologne. This time it's Manchester. I don't know if you can explore that. Maybe.
I'm sure there's plenty of stuff to find, you know.
Okay, Leo is on level 20 with 676. 145 is looking there for an L piece. Gets the bar instead. And yeah, that's just another game which is very, very maxable. Ooh, overshot the L piece a little bit. Nice quick tap though. Very good burns. Okay. Open again. Nice adjustment. And the Tetris. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about Leo getting a top seed.
It's a little bit difficult. But okay. Yeah, the left side was a little bit inaccessible there for a second, but got a couple of good burns.
There goes the Tetris. And there's another one. Yeah, it's just... From time to time, it just gets a bit sketchy with the placement, but because not all the time you have the most left column being the highest, but it's just most of the times like for 2 to 3 pieces, and then it's just better. And that's a thing you really should look out for, just as a heads up for if you want to pick up some DAS play out there. But yeah, let's see it. What do you want to say?
In general, you know, obviously with DAS, you're when you're trying to get high scores, obviously there is a level of risk you just have to take, and it's mostly about just maximizing the amount of gain you get from so much risk for it, and that's what the really great DAS players do. But obviously there is just risk involved with that. But it seems to have been working out for Leo once again, just going for a super early max out. Would be his 4th of his qual, and still has time to get a 5th one, but let's just make sure he gets this one first.
Yeah, that would be a tragedy with this one, but the pieces aren't that cooperative just yet. I mean, the Tetris...
He knows he's got more than enough time. He just needs 2 more Tetrises. So
yeah, indeed. There's
a
one.
couple of burns is fine.
Yeah, at that point, I think he can just burn down in theory, but as a Leo, you won't be happy with just burning down until you get the Tetris, but it is something like that at some point. Yeah, just take it the safe way, Leo. Oh, wait. Left is looking sketchy, though. That might be actually tricky. 995, 996, 999, one more line. Okay, nice.
Okay, there you go.
A bit sketchy there, but it worked in the end. Oh, look at GeoWolf, though.
Yeah, he's gotten a new...
Not yet, but he's almost there.
Yeah, with the stream delay, let's not spoil. But yeah, so we could say Leo got his 4th max, which he'll obviously submit, and he has. So number 4 for Leo, currently from the first 2 qual sessions, the highest qual I think we can say. I don't think anyone here is getting 4 max outs in 2 minutes, but yeah, so very solid score there for Leo. I think I forgot what he got last year, but I think it was 4 or 5 as well. So yeah, just
I will okay, helped out. I will refresh GeoWolf real quick. Should have done it a bit earlier, I think, but Oh yeah, he only streams 1080p. Well, okay, it's okay. Just
So
ensure that
we're-
it's not on my end.
We're in the final few minutes, and because everyone's at the start of their games, we can say everyone has one more game in them, whether it's going to be the ones they're on right now, or the ones. So obviously, just as a reminder, if this is the first time watching a qual. Once you start a game, you can finish it, but you have to start the game before the timer runs out. That's the main thing. What happens when the timer hits 0-0? It's also because the timer we have on the stream is also more to orientate yourselves. Everyone has their individual timers because with the Twitch delay and everything, it's not exact when it is. So, but the timer on screen is going to be mostly accurate for looking when people start their final games.
Yeah, I mean, so it doesn't make sense that I call everyone for their final game because it's with delay and everything. Yeah, so it's just pretty accurate with, as you can see. So 1 minute it's left, and the players know when they can reset or when they have to play out the game. So
yeah, exactly. They have their own timers on the screen, and we can see them. So we'll, in case anyone tries anything funny, obviously we'll just be able to see what when they started their last games according to their own timers, because that's ultimately what counts.
And I think Rocco's already in a situation. Yeah, but yeah, this is diggable though. Okay. And Leo to another good start for his game and the mission of a 5th max. And yeah, I think GeoWolf is done? No, 10 seconds. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's
yeah, so we
Geo's.
can say everyone except Geo is on their last game. Geo's got, in theory, yeah, so everyone's on their last game now.
Yes.
So whatever they get in this game is their scores if they can beat them, or in Leo's case, if he can get another max out. Yeah.
I mean, he could play out the game just for the show, or maybe to drop the 1.4 so we don't have to host this race to 1.4.
Yeah, that'd be quite a plot twist, wouldn't it? All the money that they could have made just down the drain, unfortunate.
Well, negative stocks for CTWC. Okay.
Yeah, so if he gets too close, we're just gonna have to I don't know, we're gonna have to
Terminate
send
the stream.
Yeah, terminate the stream, you know, the CIA classic, you know.
Okay, GeoWolf has topped out at 30,000. He's done, and he locks in the 416. And currently seat number 6. GG, well played.
Yeah, so we'll see what that gets him. There's so I believe I'm 90% sure there's going to be a couple in-person quals for this event, but most of them are going to be online. So we'll see where that gets GeoWolf here. But yeah, so GG's to you, and we still got the other 3 in their last games. See what they can do. All of them on pretty workable paces. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think we sound like a broken record that Leo is on another pretty comfortable game here with 445 and 90. It's another 600k transition pace, to say the word. Mr. Tetris 468. There's another. Beautiful. FC at 76 lines with 338, also really good. Rocco a bit behind that with 402 at 108. It could be still 500,000 into 19. Okay, and thank you for playing, Geo. Was a pleasure to have you on stream. I got a... yes.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. Okay, so Rocco and Leo currently closer to the transition.
Light spin? Okay, good. Oh, unfortunately, Rocco misses the T-spin there, but could flat burn that, just that. Okay. I mean, Rocco's still on pace to at least improve the score. With the high 400 is, yeah, mid 400 transition. It's not the best place. It's not the best pace to get a max out there, but I mean, it's not it's not undoable, but it's really, really hard.
You can see with the column 9 bar, he's got a little bit aggressive there, but I think he knows he needs to, even if he wants to beat his current score, if he wants to do it comfortably, getting a good efficiency here in the first few levels definitely would be a great boon to his endeavors.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. 565. Maybe something. Oh, nice. Gets the tuck. Maybe the bar now. Oh, that. Okay, yeah, he needs something. Bar. Oh no, no, yeah, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, he went aggressive there. I get it. It makes sense. But yeah, in this case, it didn't work out. So that's Rocco done, ending the qual with a 863. Very solid score.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, definitely going to be more than enough to get in, and we'll see what kind of a seed it gets him.
Yeah, I think a mid seed, like in the middle of the pack. I think something like that.
Yeah, probably. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, now the top 2 players are the remaining ones, and Leo is definitely looking good to try and get this max out. EVC just started her post-transition campaign and is on a very solid score so far. So maybe she can clutch up and get her max out in this qual. But we'll see. Still a lot of Tetris to be played in this game.
Yeah, Leo's on 23 with 800k. Well, that looks pretty darn safe to me. And the board is also really clean, so just 200,000 more points. There's another Tetris. 27 max, I would say. Could be also mid 26. He's really efficient.
Yeah, you see there just had a slight misshift there, creating a J dependency, and then did not get a J in quite a few pieces, so it's causing her quite a bit of burning. Still more than fine with the pace she can afford these burns, but wants to get efficient and Tetris ready quickly. She is ready now, just waiting for a burn.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, it was a good burn to take. That's just unfortunate timing, and now the board is
more problematic. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Okay, gets but this is still going to be not a trivial dig at all.
Okay, interesting. Oh, doesn't get the quick tap, unfortunately. And EVC ends the qual with that game and locks in a 918 and seed number 4 for now, and is the highest non-max score with that.
Yeah, and Leo just needs the one more.
There we go.
There you go. 5 max out qual here for Leo. Well done.
And now we can see play him out this game. This can be a 1.1 pretty easily. Or will he try the level 30? Maybe?
Yeah, I mean, 226 probably wants to take a couple more burns before that. If that's what he's going for, but let's see.
Yeah, S?
Maybe just...
He could have... Okay. Okay, there's one. There's another. Nice. Wait, 2 lines. Oh, something to the left, maybe? Oh, nice try, nice try. Wait, that's mid 1.1. What the hell? Yo!
Yeah, when he decides to play a game out, that's what he can do, obviously.
Crazy.
Basically, I think almost all of his max outs were not really into 29. I think he just got them all early. And you could see Leo just super, super solid. And able to get max out pace basically every game. I mean, he got 5 here, which was already a very, very decent qual. And he could have gotten a couple more even. So yeah,
yeah, definitely a force to be reckoned with in the bracket. And yeah, that's it for today's qualification showcase. GG's to the players. GG's Leo, EVC, GeoWolf, and of course Rocco Richie. And the Tetris action doesn't end because I think the next showcase is already tomorrow, right? Shall we see what we can expect tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, it is tomorrow.
We have actually another 4-pack of players going at 7 p.m. UTC time, so you can calculate it in your time zone. We have 20 Dano 3, we have Hana, we have Zedel, and we have Gunther. Definitely.
Yeah, Gunther, you know, the only DAS player in this year's World Championship. So, you know, definitely might say the best DAS player who attended CTWC.
The best DAS player in the world right now.
Yeah, I think so. You know, but obviously that was a great thing for him. And,
yeah. The unofficial.
Yeah,
so
we'll see how it goes for this Qual, because this is obviously against his peers, against the other DAS players, rather than trying to take on some rollers. But yeah, should be interesting. So stay tuned for that tomorrow.
Yes, and with that, we will say we'll close today's showcase. Thank you, Tugi, for being with me today, and I hope you all will enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I just say, have a nice day, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.